Alright students, let's go ahead and revise the next chart. The next chart is of the chapter of supply. Everyone, let's take a quick linking. What do we start GST with? Goods or service. Whenever goods or service is being supplied, GST will be levied. So now we are going to learn the next chart which is on supply. Supply section number 7 and supply section number 8. Section number 7 goes ahead and talks about scope of supply. Section number 8 talks about composite supply and mixed supply, how they will be taxed. Can we go ahead, everyone? Section number 7, we have section number 7 subsection 1, we have section number 7 subsection 2, and we have section number 7 subsection 1a. Section number 7 goes ahead and section number 7.1 goes ahead and says what are the things that will be included in supply. Means if an activity or transaction falls in section number 7.1, it will be a supply. Now once an activity is supply, then we go to section number 7.1a. Section number 7.1a says please go to schedule 2. Schedule 2 will tell you whether it is supply of goods or it is supply of service. Even if something is supply in section number 7.1, if the activity is told in section number 7.2, it will be neither supply of goods nor supply of service. The first activity is section number 7.1a. Section number 7.1a talks about all forms of supply of goods, services or both, such as sale, transfer, barter, exchange, lease, rental, license, disposal. So it can be any activity. Might be, you can call it sale, you can call it transfer, you can call it barter, you can call it exchange, lease, rental, license, disposal. Made or agreed to be made. Means either you have done it or you have agreed to do it for a consideration, and it should be in the course or furtherance of your business. So for an activity to be a supply in section number 7.1a, it has to be an activity which is for a consideration in the course of your business or for the promotion. Promotion means for furtherance. Furtherance means promotion, expansion of your business. Secondly, it talks about section number 7.1AA. Section number 7.1AA says whenever there is any person other than individual, means it can be an association, it can be a company, it can be a club, going ahead and providing services to the members, or members are providing services to the club, association, etc. for a cash, deferred payment or any valuable consideration, that will be also considered as supply. They gave one explanation saying the person and the members are always separate person. So whenever one person other than individual giving services to the members and members are giving services to the person, it will always be considered as supply. Can I go ahead, everyone? The third one over here, section number 7.1b. If you are going ahead and doing importation of service, everyone, what is importation of service? Supplier is outside India, recipient is in India, and the place of supply also is in India. It is an importation of service. Importation of service for a consideration, business, non-business purpose, both are considered as supply. Business purpose is a supply and GST is payable under RCM. Non-business purpose also it is a supply, but GST is exempted. Can I go ahead, everyone? Section number 7 में section number 7.1a done, activity for a consideration in the course of business. 7.1AA, person other than individual giving services to the members is done, or members giving services to the person. The third one, importation of service for a consideration in the course of business is also considered as supply. All the three are for a consideration. Yes, everyone, A, AA and B. All the three are for a consideration. Now, we have section number 7.1c which says activities which are told in schedule 1. Without consideration also it will be considered as supply. The without consideration also this activity will be considered as supply. There are 4 activity, 1, 2, 3 and 4. The first activity is permanent transfer or disposal of business asset where ITC has been availed on such asset. I went ahead and got thermometer, gave thermometer for free, then it is permanent transfer of business asset on which ITC was availed. ITC availed on asset, ITC availed on thermometer, given thermometer free, this will be a supply. GST payable, ITC taken. I bought cloth, made shirt, gave shirt free, is it supply? It is not permanent transfer of business asset on which ITC was taken. ITC taken on cloth, given free shirt, it will not be a supply. If it is not supply, ITC block. Can I go ahead, everyone? Then supply between related person or distinct person as per section number 25 in the course or furtherance of business. Can you tell me, everyone, what do you mean by related person over here? Related person means SCOPE, scope plus family plus sole agent. Yes, everyone. What do you mean by S? S means shares or stock at least how much? 25% in both of them. If I am holding shares or stock, at least 25% shares or stock in both of them, then both of them become related. Like A is holding in B and C, both may at least 25%. Who will be related? B and C. C means control. Do you remember control, everyone? If A limited, supposingly B limited is controlling C, B is controlling C, or C is controlling B, B and C will become related. Or A is controlling B, or A is controlling C, then also A, B and C will become related. B and C are controlling D, then also B and C will become related. So this will also be related and they will also become related person. How did I remind you this one? If mama is controlling papa, then papa and mama are related. Or might be mama is controlling papa, then also papa and mama are related. Grandpa is controlling papa and mama, then also papa and mama are related. Papa and mama are controlling you, then also papa and mama are related. Remember, always control each other. Ko if you are controlling, then also you are related. One person controlling both of you, then also you are related. Both of you controlling someone else, then also you are related. C means control. O means officer or directors of each other's business. I am a director in your company. You are a director in my company. We both are related. Can I go ahead, everyone? P for partners. Partners are always related. E means employees. Employees are always related person. Then we have family. Can you tell me family, everyone? Family means SC, Supreme Court, and PGBS. Always remember your spouse and your children are always your related person. P means parents, grandparents, brother, and sister. Only if they are dependent on you, they are your related person. If they are independent, they are not your related person. Don't forget this. Parents, grandparents, brother, sister, dependent, related, non-dependent, not related. But spouse and children will always be your related person. Family done, and then sole agent. If I have a sole agent or a sole trading right holder, that guy and me will always be a related person. Sole means only one. If across India I have one agent, that guy and me will always be related person. And whenever there is a transaction which happens between whom? Related person or distinct person. What do you mean by distinct person? As per section number 25, same state, separate registration is always distinct person. One state registered, another state registered is also distinct person. One state registered, one state not registered is also distinct person. Can I go ahead, everyone? So they are telling supply between related person or distinct person in the course of furtherance of business will be considered as supply. Sir, related person means scope plus family plus sole agent. Now, there is an exception telling that employees might be a related person, but if you are giving employees ko gift up to 50,000, then it is not a supply. If it is not supply, ITC for the gift You will not get. Sir, I gave to my employee one gift worth rupees 80,000. Baba, if you give 80,000 ka gift, 80,000 pe you'll have to pay GST. Will you get ITC? Yes. If it is supply, you will get ITC. If it is not supply, you will not get ITC. Can I go ahead, everyone? So whenever the gift is less than 50,000 or up to 50,000, not supply, no ITC also. No GST, no ITC. If gift is exceeding 50,000, total amount pay GST, and also you will get input tax credit. Next, over here we have one circular. Circular went ahead and told what? Circular went ahead and told interstate movement of conveyance between distinct person. So if there is SRS travel Karnataka, SRS travel Tamil Nadu, one bus from SRS travel Karnataka is going to the Tamil Nadu branch. On the bus, GST will not come. However, if there is passenger transportation service or goods transportation service, on that GST will come. Any repairs and maintenance work pay also GST will come. And if the movement is for further supply, means Tata ka factory se Tata ka showroom mein, if some cars are going or any conveyance is going, then Baba, conveyance is goods and GST will come. What did I tell you? If there is a conveyance which is going from one state to another, on the conveyance, the truck or the bus, there will be no GST, but goods transportation or passenger transportation or repair and maintenance services provided, that pay GST will come. If the truck or the bus is moving for further supply, then it will be a supply and GST will be levied. The next one over here is supply between principal and agent. Now, to be an agent under section number 71C, my question to you guys, principal issued the invoice directly to the customer. Customer made directly payment to the principal. Who am I in between? I am just a commission agent, not covered under section number 71C. Principal send me the goods. I issued the invoice in my name. Principal send me the goods. I issued the invoice in my name to the customer. Principal sending me the goods without consideration also will be considered as supply, and invoice has to be raised. Who am I, everyone? I am a selling agent because I am selling the goods in my name. So principal sending me the goods, it will be considered as supply. Are we clear, everyone? Always remember who is issuing the invoice. If the invoice for the further sale is in the name of the agent, then agent is an agent as per section number 71C. My one question to you is, if I am buying the goods and sending it to the principal, invoice is in my name, then who am I? I am an agent as per section number 71C. I am a procuring agent. But if the supplier directly issues the invoice in the name of the principal, then I am just a commission agent, not an agent as per section number 71C, paragraph number 3. Always remember, if the agent is further supplying or buying in his name, then he is an agent as per section number 71C. The last one over here is fourth paragraph, importation of service from related person or own establishment for your business and without consideration is always considered as supply. Now, everyone over here, section number 71A, we learned about all forms for a consideration in the course of business. 71AA, person other than individual giving to the member services or members giving to the person will be considered as supply. Third one, importation of services for a consideration will be a supply. Fourth one, section number 71C, schedule 1 ka 4 activities also will be considered as supply. Now, the next one over here is Schedule 1. Schedule 1, first paragraph, permanent transfer of business asset on which ITC was availed. Second one, supply between related person or distinct person. Third one, supply between principal and agent. Who is issuing the invoice for the further supply? Agent. And the last one is importation of service from related person or own establishment for business without consideration. Now, if something is falling in supply, then we have to go to section number 71A to see whether it is supply of goods or supply of service. Section number 71A says go to schedule 2. Schedule 2 will help you in determining whether it is supply of goods or supply of service. Schedule 2, there were 7 transactions earlier. Now there are only 6 transactions. 6 activities which are being mentioned. In Schedule 2, first paragraph says, if there is a transfer of title, then it's a supply of goods. If there is a transfer of right in goods or undivided share, it is always a supply of service. If there is a transfer which is going to happen in future, right, hire purchase, supply of goods. Section number 71A, Schedule 2, paragraph number 2. If you are going ahead and giving lease, tenancy, easement to occupy land, or lease letting out of building, it is always supply of service. Here we learned about Pagdi system. What is Pagdi system? When one person gives me the tenancy right and I give him the tenancy premium, that is known as a Pagdi system. I am going to be his tenant now for lifetime. So he gave me the tenancy right, I gave him the tenancy premium, that's a supply of service. Will GST come? Yes. But you'll have to see if it is residential property, GST will be exempted. Now, if I'm further going ahead and selling the tenancy right, will GST come? Yes. Further sale or further transfer of the tenancy right, GST will be levied. So, transfer of tenancy right against tenancy premium is Pagdi, which is a supply of service. GST will be levied, but it will be exempted if it is for residential property. When I am leaving and going and I'm transferring the tenancy right to someone else, then GST will be leviable. Can I go ahead, everyone? The third paragraph is treatment or process on another person's good. If I am doing treatment or process on your goods, I am giving you a supply of service. Here, rethreading of tire and bus body building. Always remember this circular told when I am doing rethreading of tire, I am doing treatment or process on your goods. It is a supply of service. I am doing bus bodybuilding activity on the chassis which is supplied by you. I am giving you a supply of service. Fourth paragraph told whenever you are going ahead and transferring your business asset, it is supply of permanent transfer, supply of goods. Temporarily, if you are transferring or making it you for private use, then supply of service. On closure, when you are transferring the goods, supply of goods. Can I go ahead? But there are exception over here. If at the time of closure, I transfer my business to another person as going concern, this person will take registration. So my transfer of business will not be supply of goods or supply of service. GST will not come. Are we clear? At the time of closure, if I or if I transfer it to someone who is my representative, then that person will take registration and transfer of business from me to him, GST will not come. Everyone always remember at the time of closure, if you are transferring a business asset, it is supply of goods, but it will not be supply of goods if you are transferring as going concern or you are giving your business to a representative who is a taxable person, means he has to take registration. Can I go ahead, everyone? The next one is paragraph number 5, which talks about supply of service. It says renting of immovable property, always supply of service. Construction is always supply of service. So if entire amount is received after completion certificate or first occupancy, then it is sale of completed building. But if 1 rupee also received before completion certificate or first occupancy, whichever is earlier, then it will be a construction service and GST will come. Construction of complex or building, consideration received before completion certificate or first occupancy, whichever is earlier, then it's a supply of service. The next one over here is temporary transfer of intellectual property right, IPR, temporary transfer like copyright, trademark, etc. Always supply of service. Development, upgradation of IT software is always supply of service. RTA, to do an act, to refrain from an act, or to tolerate a situation is always supply of service. Transfer of right to use. If I am giving you the right to use, it is always supply of service. Paragraph number 6 says these composite supplies like works contract and restaurant or catering will always be a supply of service. Now, section number 72A, section number 72A, section number 72A and section number 72B. Section number 72A says those activities which are told in schedule 3 will be neither supply of goods nor supply of service. Schedule 3 talks about CAMEL, camel G. Camel G ka services will be neither supply of goods nor supply of service. C means court or tribunal ka services. Court or tribunal which is established under law, their services are neither supply of goods nor supply of service. A means actionable claim other than betting, gambling, lottery. M for mortuary, funeral, burial ka services, including transportation of the deceased. E for employee to employer ka services in the course of employment will be neither supply of goods nor supply of service. L means sale of land and completed building. It means when the entire building or when the flat is sold after completion certificate or first occupancy, whichever is earlier. After this, the consideration is received and it is sale of completed building, neither supply of goods nor supply of service. And G means government official like MP, MLA, MLC ka services. G means constitutional post holder ka services like President of India, Prime Minister of India, Controller and Auditor General of India, etc. Also, G means if there is any duty which is performed by chairperson, member or a director of a body which is established by the government, where these people are not the employee, because if they are employed they will be covered under one and their activity will be neither supply of goods nor supply of service. But if these people are not the employee, then also if they are working in a body established by the government, then also their services will be neither supply of goods nor supply of service. Can I go ahead, everyone? So, what are the things which are neither supply of goods nor supply of service? Camel G. Court or tribunal ka service, actionable claim other than lottery, betting, gambling, mortuary, funeral, burial ka services, employer-employee relationship, land and completed building. G for government officials. Are we clear? When I am telling court or tribunal, CDRCs, Consumer Dispute Redressal Commissions, are also like court and or also like tribunal, and their services also neither supply of goods nor supply of service. Then section number 7 to B says there are some activities or transaction which are undertaken by whom? Central government, state government, local authority as public authority. If those activities are notified by government on recommendation of council, then also it is neither supply of goods nor supply of service. There are two activities. One is if panchayat is doing 243G ka activity or municipality is doing 243W ka activity, then also it is neither supply of goods nor supply of service. Second, state government giving alcoholic liquor license and taking from you license fees, then also it is neither supply of goods nor supply of service. Now, sir, people went ahead and asked, sir, when state government is giving alcoholic liquor license, on that there is no GST. It means state government giving all licenses also no GST. No, Baba, no. Any other grant of privileges, license, mining right against consideration in the form of fees. If the state government is collecting fees or royalty, still Baba, then GST will be applied. Only on alcoholic liquor license, there will be no GST. When the alcoholic liquor license is being supplied by the state government to the public. Public means whoever is buying it. Can I go ahead, everyone? Section number 7 is done. What did we learn in section number 7? Section number 7.1, section number 7.1a, section number 7.2a, and section number 7.2b. Now, section number 7.3 is there, which is total bakwas, which goes ahead and says government on the recommendation of council can notify that a transaction, this transaction is supply of goods and not supply of service, or supply of service and not supply of goods. Government can do such notification, government can issue, but as of now nothing has been issued. Now, section number 8 goes ahead and talks about taxability of composite supply and mixed supply. How will composite supply and mixed supply be treated? Now, composite supply, the definition is two or more taxable supply naturally bundled, then it is supplied together in the ordinary course, and one supply is a principal supply. Now, if it is a composite supply as per the definition, then section number 8 says please treat composite supply as a supply of principal supply. Means principal supply ka rate will apply. Now the next one is mixed supply. What is mixed supply? Two individual supplies, they have joined together and supplied for a single price, and it is not composite, then it will always be mixed. And mixed supply says always treat that whole supply as if that supply has been supplied, which attracts highest rate. Means mixed supply always will attract what? Highest rate. I gave you the example: composite supply, mobile phone plus charger, class plus books. What is mixed supply? Baba, like sweet box, where sweet is there, dry fruit is there, hair oil is there. This is what? Sir, hair oil? Yes, Baba, this is mixed supply. Can I go ahead, everyone? Now, we have other circulars which are there. You gave your car on service. In the car on service, for the parts they are charging separate, for the labor they are charging separately. Baba, both are separate supply, separate rate of GST will apply. You gave your book for printing. I made the content of the book. The chart book content is made by me. I gave it to the printer. I told him print the book and give it to me. He gave me printing services, which is principal supply. Along with that, he gave me paper, ink, etc., which is ancillary supply. Printing service is supply of service, and that is principal supply, and hence the whole contract will be treated as printing contract, supply of service. I told one person to supply me envelopes, 1,000 envelope. I told please print my logo also on it. What is principally he supplying me? Supply of goods, and hence the whole contract will be supply of goods. Printing is just ancillary. Principally he is supplying me goods. Services of display of name of the donor. For an example, I gave the temple 10 lakh rupees, and temple went ahead as a gratitude towards me that okay, good boy, he has donated us. They have put my name in the temple saying donated by Ramesh Soni in the love of his students. 10 lakh rupees only for example. Take everyone. Now temple have put one board. Is temple doing advertisement for me? No. So there will be no supply service which is given by them. So there will be no GST. I gave them 10 lakh and I told you put the name donated by Ramesh Soni classes. Okay? Bangalore, and address also I give. Baba, in that scenario, they are doing what? Advertisement of my business. It will be a supply of service. On 10 lakh, will they also collect GST from me? Yes. Can we go ahead, everyone? The next one over here. So always remember, services of display of name in the premises of charitable organization receiving gift from individual. If the purpose is philanthropic and not advertisement, then not supply, no GST. But if advertisement is done, then GST will come. The last circular over here is gifts given. Now, supposingly, I went ahead and bought shirt, and I gave shirt free of cost. It is permanent transfer of business asset on which I had taken the ITC. It will be considered as supply. I bought cloth. Out of the cloth, I made shirt and gave shirt free. Is it permanent transfer of business asset on which ITC was taken? No, it is not a supply, and ITC will be blocked. Can we go ahead, everyone? The next one over here. So if it falls in 71C, supply. If it is supply, then I will take ITC. But if it is not falling in 71C, it is not supply, and I will not get ITC also. The next one is buy one, get one. Everyone over here. I bought input services, I bought capital goods, I took the ITC, made soap. One soap pay I am giving one soap free. Is the other soap actually free? No. Will I get ITC of the entire thing? If I am giving one soap plus one soap free, will I get ITC relating to both the soap? Yes. It is nothing other than fooling technique to the customer. Baba, it is two supplied at the price of one. All the input will be available. Input will be available of inputs, input services, and capital goods. Whatever I buy, ITC will be available. Everyone over here, I taught you in the chapter of supply section number 7. Section number 7, scope of supply. Section number 7.1a, AA, B, C. Section number 7.1a, which told about schedule 2. Section number 7.2a, schedule 3. 7.2b, central government, state government, local authority. Section number 8, composite supply, mixed supply, principal supply, and highest rate. Is my point clear to all? In this chapter, very important is section number 7.1c, section number 7.2a also you should remember, and Baba, section number 8, composite supply, mixed supply. In this circular, in this circular, what I feel is second one, third one, and fourth one to 100% you should remember. See, Baba, actually, so you should remember the whole chapter, but in my opinion, you should remember this. These are the most important part, right, everyone? It's a A-graded topic to be asked in the exam for 5 marks, right, everyone? Congratulations, we are done revising the chapter of supply.